Guys, today I am super excited to be unboxing this. This is the ScreenBar from a company called BenQ. It's an auto-dimming, fully customizable, glare-free light that sits right on top of your computer monitor, and it's coming right up. What's up YouTube, Dave here with See Through a Lens, and thanks for stopping by the channel. We make videos on lifestyle, film, video and all things tech. So if that's your kind of thing, please consider subscribing and click on the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. So guys, sitting in front of your computer screen for I don't know how many hours a day for around the last 18 months, more so because we've all been kind of locked down, is a pretty tough gig. Not only for guys like myself who are editing photos, making videos, etc., but also for the crazy amount of video conference calls that we seem to be doing these days. Having some decent lighting in your workspace is definitely key to reducing eye strain and fatigue. For me, I work in a basement area, so there's not a lot of natural lighting. And although I've got lots of studio lighting, having all of that on is kind of like a little bit harsh sometimes for when you just want to do some work at your desk in front of your monitor. For this reason, I paid a stupid amount of money for the Dyson Light Cycle lamp. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a nice lamp and all the rest of it. I'll leave a card up here wherever it pops up, and you can check out my video on that. It is a very, very cool light, but it cost £450, so that's a seriously stupid amount of money for a light. But it is meant to be an intelligent light. It is quite a good light, but is it worth £450? Well, watch the video and let me know in the comments what you think. The other side of that is it takes up real estate on the desk. So I've got a huge, I think it's like 9 foot wide desk that I work at. I like to have a lot of space, but I don't like to kind of clutter it up with all kinds of stuff, and that's getting harder and harder these days. So if I could save a little bit of real estate by not having a lamp on the desk, I think that's going to be a good thing. So enter the ScreenBar by BenQ. Now BenQ have kindly sent me this ScreenBar to do this review for, but the essence of it is, as always with me, is you're always going to get a true and honest review of everything that I review, whether I buy it myself or whether I'm sent it. So thank you to BenQ for sending me this, but this will be an honest review. So let's get this open, let's see what's in the box, and let's get it set up. First off guys, this thing has got a fairly big list of features. First of all, it fits right on top of your monitor, as I said, and it doesn't occupy any real estate. That's good. As I said before, this is auto dimming. You can also change both the brightness and the color temperature to suit your needs. And that's good because, different color temperatures in different lighting conditions, again, can cause harsh lighting. But this is glare free, and it also allows you to rotate it around so that you can kind of angle it and position it exactly where you want the light. It's IEEE safe, and it comes with a cool patented clamp that allows you to kind of mount this on top of pretty much any monitor, whether it's a straight flat monitor or even a curved monitor like I have. So looking at the screen bar, we've got some controls on the top, brightness, temperature, and an ambient light sensor that detects ambient light and sets the brightness of the light accordingly. Nice. The maximum brightness of this lamp is 500 lux, but the screen bar in ambient light mode will calculate and sense the right kind of brightness or the right brightness for your environment. And there is also a power button and an auto button, so you can have this kind of setting itself and coming on automatically. So again, nice touch. Like I said, the clamp itself allows you to mount it to pretty much any monitor, so it's not just a BenQ monitor, it's any monitor. Like I said, I've got a curved monitor, and I think the depth, the thickness of the monitor is about 3 centimeters that you can mount it to. So you're not going to get it on a big CRT television screen of yesteryear, but most modern day monitors, you're going to be able to put this on there without any problems. The nice thing is there's no screws to kind of like try and connect anything up. The screen bar itself clips into the bracket. The bracket is pretty well weighted, it's rubber, and it just kind of fits on top of your monitor, just like a webcam kind of mount, but a lot heavier so that you can balance it out, and that light is going to be pretty damn stable. So there are some other technical specs for those of you guys that might understand them. I actually don't, but you have a minus or plus 10 degrees of rotation. Okay, I do understand that one. And 65 degrees of asymmetrical light. So let's pop it on the monitor and see what it looks like. So I have a 32-inch LG monitor. It's curved, and as you can see, it fits quite nicely on the top. I've even got the webcam mounted on the top of it, and that sits on there absolutely fine. So that was my big concern with having something on top of the monitor, because of the webcam, and I'm using the webcam pretty much every day for significant amounts of hours in the day, so it needed to kind of work with that, and as you can see, it does. The other thing I was worried about is because I've got my monitor on an adjustable arm, the height of the monitor, the size of the monitor, then you're putting the screen bar on top and the webcam on top of that, you've kind of got a lot of height, so sometimes it can be a little bit crazy when you're looking at the monitor and you're trying to, you know, engage with whoever you're talking to on a video conference. You're not always looking at the camera, so I did sort of fear that having something else stacked on top would add to that problem, but you know what, it doesn't. It's absolutely fine. A couple of other nice features to note is this light actually remembers the settings for when you last turned it off. So if you set it for a certain color temperature, a certain brightness, etc., and you're not using the ambient light mode, well, this will remember the last setting that you had it on, so the next time you turn it on, presto, you've got the same light settings, and that's a nice touch. And yeah, like I said, this is USB powered, so it comes with a USB-A that plugs into whatever, your computer. I've got it plugged into my monitor because there just happens to be a free port and it's close and I haven't got to have dangling wires around, but USB-A, plug it into whatever you've got to plug it into, so you don't have to occupy a wall socket, which I can tell you, wall sockets seem to be a premium. I don't even know how many things I've got plugged in, but I seem to have a ton of stuff plugged in, so not having to plug another device in is definitely a plus in my mind. And the other end of that cable is a USB-C, so thank heavens for that it's not micro USB or something like that. I'm really happy that more people are standardizing on USB-C. So yeah, so that's great. So plug the USB-C into the screen bar, plug the other end into your computer, and hey presto, you've got power. Brilliant. And the other nice thing is, because it does plug into a USB-A, or it does only require USB power, you can take it on the road with you. Now I've got like, you know, a massive aperture 120D light. I don't really want to take that with me if I'm out and about. I've got some smaller aperture lights, but you know what? Having, you know, if you're on the computer and you've got your laptop and you're on a video call and you want a bit of extra lighting or something like that, you can kind of clip it onto your laptop. If you haven't got your laptop with you and you just want some extra light, then you can power this thing off of a battery pack. Again, brilliant, you know, so you have actually got a portable light. Or let's face it, if you're out in the car and you need to, I don't know, fix your tyre or something like that, you can plug this into the car, because everyone's got like a USB in the car now and you've got light. So brilliant, I love it. And guys, like I said, because this light is really balanced and it's kind of fairly wide, this lights you up. If you're on a video call, this lights you up really nicely. So, you know, I don't want to put studio lights on all the time, every time I have a video call. So this is really nice for those all too frequent conference calls. So guys, yes, BenQ sent me this ScreenBar to review. And in my honest, usual way, do I like this? Yes, I do. This kind of retails for about £89 in the UK, which compared to my £450 Dyson light,
how much?
It's a no-brainer. Like I said, the light can be used for so many different things, you know, either in or outside the house, like plain old reading. Do people read? Yeah, of course they do. Plain old reading. It's flicker free and it's free from something they call blue light hazard, which again, I'm no scientist, I'm not an expert, I don't really know what that is, but apparently it's bad for you. The lifespan of the LEDs is around 50,000 hours, which is about 6 years if you had this on non-stop. But kind of divide that up into something a little bit more realistic, like maybe 8 hours a day or something like that, and you've kind of got like around 15 years of usage. Will we even have monitors in 15 years? I don't know. Will they look like the ones we have today? I don't know. Maybe we'll just be wearing glasses, right, that have got everything superimposed in them. I don't know. Google glasses? No, that's not a thing anymore. Apple glasses? Well, maybe. But yeah, for the time being, we have got monitors. This thing fits on top of the monitor. Like I said, it's got a ton of features. Auto brightness, flicker free, change the temperature of the color, plugs into the USB. What more could you possibly want? And yeah, okay, £89 might sound expensive for a lamp, but I think for the features that you get and for the lifespan and the kind of anti-glare and everything else that you get with it, this is going to last you for a pretty sizable chunk of your time on this planet. Anyway guys, like I said, this is good. Thanks to you guys for watching. It's much appreciated. Thanks to BenQ for sending me this. Again, very much appreciated. If you have any comments, questions, please leave them in the comments section. Until then guys, if you like the video, then give it a like. If you want to see more of this type of content, then please consider subscribing to my channel. It helps. And guys, click on that bell icon to be notified of new videos when I make them. And until then guys, I'm Dave with Seeing Through a Lens, and I will see you the next time. Bye for now.